Hey, hey! I am Paulina on the Finnish Path. Welcome to my monthly reading, good advice for the year to come. Now, I did a draw for the whole 2019 earlier in December. I drew one card for each coming month. And now, throughout the year, I will be drawing a clarifier for the coming month just to set things straight. I mean, the year 2019, as it was seen in December 2018, it's not set in stone. Things shift and change because we live our lives and we make decisions, and so that's why I draw a clarifier for each coming month at the end of the previous month. And now we are going to dive into March. Okay, in December, the card I drew for March was this. This is Ace of Wands. Wands are about action. It's fire, action, creativity, all that kind of things. Lots of things happening fast, often. And the aces, they are always the beginning. So this card is essentially about new action. So that's actually quite apt thinking about March, at least up here in the northern hemisphere. The winter months, January and February, are often really kind of static in many ways. But in March is already, we call it spring winter. It's not spring yet, but the sun is already up. I mean, it's above the horizon and it's shining, so it's really bright and sunny, and the sky is blue, like the blue in the Finnish flag, really deep blue, and it's often surprisingly warm. There's still a lot of snow. I mean, not all snow has fallen yet, so there's more snow coming, and there's a lot of snow, white everywhere, and the snow is glistening in the sunlight, and but the sun, you can already feel it on your skin. You can feel the warmth. If you if you saw the sun in January, it was just light. It didn't bring any warmth at all, only light, that's all. But now in March, you can already feel the warmth. So in many different ways, March is about renewed action. People are starting to, I certainly do, wake up from my hibernation and start actively doing things because the days become longer, and it's just, you're feeling more active in March, kind of automatically. So this card is kind of mirroring that. But also, this is about new things. So it would seem that March will bring new beginnings in our lives. Perhaps we might take on a new hobby. We might hobby is actually really good. We might also start new routines. Yeah, take on new things to do. Okay. Things are going to start picking up in March after that long, slow sleep of February. If you watched my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hermit is definitely waking up. On the other hand, thinking about the hermit we had in February, he had a staff. There's a staff here, but now this staff is sprouting. There are leaves there. You might almost say that it's on fire. It's, creativity. We are definitely waking up in March. Cool. And now I will draw a clarifier to add to this Ace of Wands. I'll tilt the camera down so that you can see my cards. Here we go. My cards are already pre-shuffled, but I'll just shuffle a little more for good measure. And the deck I am using is, as always, this is Pam's Vintage Tarot. It was created by Irene from My Lucky Card. And if you are interested in this deck, you can find more information and also a link to the creators page from my blog. I made an interview with this deck. And through there, you can find more information about it. This is my go-to deck. My darling Pams. Okay, I think we are set. So let's draw a clarifier for March. Here we go. We are still in the world of staffs, as in wands. This is 2 of wands. Well now, there's a whole story going on here. So, again, wands were about action, creativity, physically doing things. And number 2 is often about decisions. It's about dualism, choices. It's also kind of, standing on 2 feet, so it is quite firm. But looking at this particular card, there is this person looking out. Oh, sorry. Yes, looking out to that's possibly a bay of a sea, for example. They are looking out to the sea. They have a world, a globe in their hand. They are kind of dreaming. Perhaps they are planning. Actually, what this card is very much about is setting new things, setting new things in motion. Okay, this is kind of this is kind of obvious now. March will bring us new things to do. New beginnings, new ventures. And this is kind of amplifying it. We are setting new things in motion. These new ideas, they won't just stay ideas anymore. We actually start implementing them. We push them out to the sea. Yeah, March is going to be very productive for us. Yeah. And much of the year 2019 will evidently be the foundation for what will happen this year will be laid down in March. Because these ideas, these plans we set in motion, they are in the early stages. And we're going to have to wait and see what happens with them, if they come to fruition, and how they will play out. how successful it will be, in other words. But they begin in March. Okay, I'm getting kind of excited. Very good March. But lots to do. Lots of action. Good for us. Right. Okay. And as always, I was about to say that, well, yes, you can find this reading in my blog. It's already there. And if you want to see this written down. Also, if you want to follow this series, you can subscribe to either my blog by entering your email address there, or in my YouTube channel. It will be really easy for you to do that. There will be this small logo that will appear on the lower right hand side corner of this video by the end of the video. And if you click that, then it's easy for you to subscribe. And then this is also a reading I do for my clients. So if you have a big year coming, something major is going. You're going to start, you're going to start studying in autumn, and you would like a reading for the whole year, starting, for example, in August or September, whatever. You can find this reading in my web shop, and you can order it through there. Just let me know when you want me to start the reading, and then I'll do that. You can either have just one card for per month for the coming year, or you can also have a reading like this. I mean, your whole year, one card per month, and then a clarifier each month. There are two different products that you can find in my web shop, and you can choose which one you want. Okay, but that was our March. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you a month from now, thinking about April then. Okay, have a wonderful March. Hey, hey.